Hi there, the weight loss series continues. And I'm sure you are all just right on track with diet, which we talked about the last few weeks. So hopefully you've implemented at least one powerful change. So it can be something really simple, anything such as finding an accountability partner or adding in 12 more ounces of water a day or choosing 2 more vegetables a day, having half the amount of sweets or soda or alcohol or whatever was your weakness, even bread, pasta, whatever. So there's all sorts of small changes that we can make because that's what helps the continuum, right? These aren't 180 changes that don't last, but these are baby steps that move you farther along the health continuum that can promote health long into the future. That's what we're going for. So the diet series we can always continue, but right now we're going to move on to another favorite topic of mine, which is exercise. And we could do all sorts of things for exercise. Some of those will include demos coming up, so stay tuned. I'll be adding in a personal trainer named Katie Stumbo, so stay tuned for that. If there's something specifically that you want to learn, I am not too proud to show you. I just want to help you all implement positive changes, and I don't care if I look like a fool doing it. So if there's something you want to learn, or there's some aspect of exercise that you really want to improve on, or you're curious about, or you want a demo of, make a shout out below, and we can address that in the future. So just some little tidbits about exercise that I want to share before we jump in. Is one of them is about aerobic versus resistance exercise. So resistance, if you think of resistance, think of, if you're using those bands or weights or doing push-ups, those sorts of things would be resistance exercise, strength training. And even yoga, even holding a plank, that is a form of resistance exercise. Versus aerobic, that would be more, think about getting on the treadmill and walking for 30 minutes straight, or walking or running. So very different exercises. They both have their benefits, but if you're looking for weight loss and overall health and less fat, more muscle, I would definitely recommend resistance training. So resistance training burns, guess how much? I know not many are watching this live, but if anyone wants to take a guess, how many times more glucose do you think resistance training burns than aerobic? Go ahead and shout it out. Even if you're not watching this live, I'm just curious, no shame, just go ahead and take a guess at it. Resistance exercise burns blank times as much glucose as, or more than aerobic exercise. So I'll tell you at the end, I'll let you guess. And the reason for that, or the reason I encourage that, Monica, 5 times, good guess. I'm gonna not say the answer quite yet, but that's a great guess. And even if it was 5 times, that's pretty impressive. It's even more than 5, I'll give you a hint. But still really impressive, right? So when people are going from 0 exercise to doing a treadmill 20 minutes 3 times a week, great. I never want to poo-poo that because remember the continuum, you're shifting the continuum. So way to go, give yourself a pat on the back and keep it up. For those people who are doing, let's say, I walk 3 times a week and I do 2 to 3 miles each time. That's great, but I'm not surprised if 1, you're not losing weight, or 2, the weight isn't shifting and you're stagnant and plateaued. Because we need to add in either high intensity or strength training or just shift it up, right? So your body is used to what it's doing, and even though walking can be great, or Stairmaster may be great, if you're not getting your heart rate up and or sweating and or making those muscles really work, you're not really building muscle and burning that fat like we want to, right? So that's where the resistance exercise comes in. And I'll tell you now, resistance exercise burns 19 times more glucose than just aerobic. So that's pretty impressive, right? So if that doesn't make you want to go lift weights or do some high intensity interval training, I don't know what does. But there can be you don't have to lift weights. There's lots of different resistance exercises. So I'll be talking about those. And like I said, I'll be bringing in Katie Stumbo. And who knows, maybe we'll have some other guest speakers even, or guest demos. So exercise, we all know, sure, exercise is good, right? But I'm talking about a full spectrum of who it can be good for. So things that you may not think of, raising HDL or the heart healthy cholesterol, exercise can help with. Cataracts. eye condition that a lot of you may be familiar with. Believe it or not, a little weird wisdom, you can put a drop of castor oil in your eye before bed, and that can help increase your vision, and it can help with cataracts. So there's lots of other things, but that's one part of the plan. Cataracts, osteoporosis, especially the weight-bearing exercises. Not just, hey, I went for a walk, I'm building my bones, not swimming, but weight-bearing. Which walking, yes, can be weight-bearing, but we want to do even better. Infertility, PCOS, anxiety, depression, osteoporosis I mentioned, really across the board. Parkinson's, absolutely, exercise can help with. So I'm really excited to talk about it the next many days or weeks. We'll see how the series goes. And really, these are for you, those of you who watch, those of you who want to learn, those of you who feel stuck, stagnant, frustrated. If you feel like you're lacking resources, please reach out, comment below. We do these for you. So it's not for me. I don't love to see myself on camera. This is for your benefit. So please, if you have questions, concerns, anything you want to learn, let us know. And until then, I will just leave you with the advice that I leave my patients with is once again, think of the continuum. So what are you going to do, even if it's a baby step to move yourself along that continuum towards optimal health, not perfection, but optimal health. And then 2, just move your body. If you're going from 0 minutes a day, set a timer and get up and move every 10 minutes or every hour. If you're not doing anything and you're sitting in the pool, then move for 5 minutes in the pool. Just move. I have all sorts of other ideas, but I'll save them for another video, and we'll tune back. And I'm curious what other people guess. Thank you for playing along and guessing, Monica. Have a great day. Bye-bye.